y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly ass babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting the whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at The WW Show. Appreciate y'all. Come on in. How's everybody doing? Hi, I'm Willie Williams. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the Midday News Show. It is Monday. One more again. Give yourself a pat on the back because you done made it on around here in these streets. You still living. If you watching around here, you is alive. There's no doubt about it. You is alive. You ain't got to question yourself or nothing. You is alive. Anyway, today is February 20th, 2023. So you done hit that like on the way in. We is screaming on two different channels. In case y'all don't know, we is on the Willie Williams Show live channel and we is on the Willie Williams News channel. Please go around there and subscribe and tell somebody about a player around here. See, you hit that like on the way in. Say Shot-Town is in the building. Say, hey, Sugar the 912, Savannah's in the house. The Bronx, New York is in the bitch. Say, oh, poppin' past, say, look at these 30 minutes of fire. Say, we on time. Hit that like button. Say, hey, Willie, the Bronx is up in here for that fire. Say, hey, chat family. Detroit, the 313 is in the house. Say, the 334, the Monkeytown is in the building. Say, the 407 is in the house. Say, Dayton, Ohio, New Jersey in the building. 732, pimping. What it do. Detroit is in the house. California's up in this thing. Shout out to New Orleans is up in here. Shout out to everybody who was at the Mardi Gras and they done shouted up. Boop, 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 boop. At the Mardi Gras while y'all out there trying to live your best life out here. Remember, watch your back, wear your bulletproof vests and stuff, you know. Be careful. That's what's up. Shout out to Hannah Zed for the $15 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Shout out to Louisiana's up in the building. Say the 757 is in the house. The 305 is in the house. ATL is up in here. You say, Willie, where you gonna get your background image? Where do you or where you get your where you get your background images from? Say, I'm trying to save some money and love on me. And yes, I ordered the shirt a while ago. I got left and right. You say you got left and right? A lot of people, they send them to me. A lot of people, they just send them through the email, the wwshow2@gmail.com, and I use them, you know, when they go ahead on and send them on out here. I haven't looked any up, which maybe I should probably look some up. I don't know. But that's typically where I get them from. That's where I get them from. It's not typically that's where those photos come from. The 202 is checking in for that noon news. What it do. Listen, y'all, we try to get the likes up over 500, as y'all all know, and maybe you don't all know, and that's maybe why I have to constantly repeat myself about that. We try to get them over 500. We got PayPal, we got Cash App, we got Super Chat. Appreciate the support in advance. Shout out to Esther for the $2 Cash App. Say, Mark safe from the bush. Say, we made it. I'm trying to tell you. I am trying to tell you, we here one more again. And as we all know, Mondays is a little slower. We coming off the weekend. Had to sit them essential products down. We had to sit them down to go on out here and do something that people deem as important, you know, work. You know, we got to be on out here and stuff like that. We got to be adults and stuff, so sometimes we got to put these essential products. Hell, shout out to everybody who don't have to put the essential products down to go to work because of the type of job that they have. It's not required for them to put them essential products down. They can go ahead on and do what they want to do out here in these streets. And that's like a really, really good way of living. That's a real good way of living when you get to really do what you want to do. When you want to do it, you ain't really done live until you able to do what you want to do when you want to do it. Listen, I had meant to. Is that how you say that sentence? I had meant to. I don't know if it's correct, but hell, that's what I said. You say, the 314 turns us up. Appreciate you being around here. Listen, I had meant to come on around here and do a show yesterday. And I was like, you know what? No, I'm tired. The 44 is in the building to the 912 in church. Pastor, appreciate you being around here. Housewife, what up? You say, check your IG messages. Hold on. Say, check your IG messages. Say, check them comments about the boy Jalen Rose. It's like 4 slides on the post. Oh, all right, cool. I will look into that right there. As a matter of fact, let me jot that down. IG Jalen around here got people spending over 100, which we talked about it, and I don't think that he was talking to us. I think he was talking to like his peers, people who got the bag, like people who the bag. Yeah. He wasn't talking to us regular folk. You know what I'm saying? We take us and our churn round there for a $20 haircut. We ain't doing the hundo. He say, I was going to take today off, but I forgot some bills was coming through. So I went on ahead and went to work. Yeah. That's typically like the motivation for us to come to work, because for some reason, them bills don't stop. Now do it. Them bills keep on keeping on. If don't nothing else stop, listen. Your life stop before your bills stop. I just thought about that right there, just off the top of my dome just then. You know what I'm saying? Your life stop before your bills stop out here in these streets. Even in death, they want their paper. Now, you may have some people that's left on earth that will pay them. I have no idea why, but pay them. Which they could have kept that money, but I guess still in death, you still owe people. Can you get into heaven if you owe people when you die? Because the book says that the lender is you was a slave to the lender, something like that right there. And I don't think that God didn't want slaves up there in heaven. I don't think so. Just thinking it through. But look here, man, we're finna go ahead on and jump into a few things because we got a few stories. We got some news. We got some news that you may can use and some news you may not use. But either which way, you finna get some news out here in these streets. We got a sheriff. We got 4 dead. Four dead, including 3 teen girls. In an apartment, in an apparent murder-suicide. Triple murder-suicide. It's not funny. I'm not laughing. I just chuckle because I'm thinking about at the end of this right here. But go ahead.
Good afternoon, I'm Marcelino Benito.
And I'm Cheryl Mercedes. We begin with that disturbing story out of Galena Park. A man killed 3 children, teenagers, girls, then sexually assaulted a 12-year-old before killing himself.
It happened last night at a home on 2nd Street. As Brittany Ford reports, neighbors are in shock.
Yep.
Well, Cheryl, Marcelino, this is a complete tragedy, one that has left people in this neighborhood in heartbreak and disbelief. We do want to warn you, the details, they're graphic.
The details is graphic. Listening to what is being said is graphic, supposed to them showing us what happens. So speaking on it is graphic. Wow, that's deep.
People in this Galena Park neighborhood haven't been able to sleep.
Let's wait for the graphic part. Listen for the graphic part. Let's see.
Just thinking of those young girls losing their lives over what? Nothing.
There's always something going on.
Nothing. And it's just unbelievable.
Sheriff Ed Gonzalez says it's here at this home on 2nd Street around 10:30 Saturday night that 3 teenage girls ages 19, 14, and 13 were shot to death by their mother's 38-year-old boyfriend.
By mama boyfriend. I'm still waiting on like the graphic stuff that we supposed to be concerned about. 3 teens were shot. Okay.
The oldest was 19. We're told that 19-year-old was pregnant.
Gonzalez says
And the 19-year-old was pregnant. Oh, all right, go ahead.
a 4th child, a 12-year-old, was sexually assaulted by the man before he turned the gun on himself.
Maybe that may be the graphic part, assaulting the 12-year-old. I don't know how saying it is graphic, but okay.
He says she was able to get away with her 1-year-old niece, who is the daughter of the 19-year-old.
The daughter of the 19-year-old, which the 19-year-old is pregnant again. Go ahead.
Llevaba una bebé, traía una bebé y ella no traía ropa. No traía ropa, estaba desnuda.
Maria del Consuelo Reyes Hernandez is the Good Samaritan who jumped in to help.
Y ya salió la otra vecina de aquí y nos la trajimos, la abrazó y la pasó para adentro, le puso ropa.
She says it's then the child shared the horrific details of what happened.
Ya cuando me manoseó, me hizo todo, me dijo, vete, si no también te voy a matar. Y fue cuando ella salió corriendo.
And that's when they notified authorities. The sheriff's office says the children's mother wasn't home at the time. Investigators say right now the shooting seems to have happened over some sort of argument. Still, with more questions than...
Yeah. Typically, it's over something, right? Like somebody said earlier, this was for nothing. No, there was an argument.
answers. Neighbors say.
I really don't have words because I don't know how to describe how it makes you feel.
Now, authorities have not released the identity of the suspect or the teens who were killed. They say that will be released once the medical examiner's report is completed. Reporting in Galena Park, Brittany Ford, KHOU 11 News.
You say, if you got issues, murk yourself, not anybody else. But what if your issue is with that person? Should you murk yourself? And your problem is with someone? Maybe his problem was with the kids. Maybe. We don't know. Hell, maybe mama was breaking up with him. We don't know. You know, what's petty to us may not be petty. Well, what's petty to us is not petty to the person who just knocked off 3 children and themselves. Like, it wasn't petty to them. It may seem petty to us. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Joe Biden's touching hands for the $5 super chat. Say, Willie, is it possible this was a case of shoulda watch your fucking mouth? Shoulda watch your mouth is yeah. Cause we be talking and we be dead. We be talking and then we be dead. Yeah.
Still with more questions than answers. Neighbors say.
I really don't have words because I don't know how to describe how it makes you feel.
I like her answer. I like that right there. I like what she stood. I really ain't got much to say because I don't know how to describe my feelings. A lot of times we try to describe the feelings and still not describe the feelings. You know, like that's just a good thing. Hey, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how I feel about this situation in words. I feel it, but I can't describe it. Have you ever tried to describe like food? A food that you like so much and you be like, well, no, no, it's not a chicken, but it tastes like a chicken, but it's animal, but it don't take, like, it got some season, but it don't, like, you can't, you see how I went through all that and still couldn't describe whatever I was trying to describe? You see how it worked? Moving right along. Now, where I want to stay, because I want to jump on into some real quick. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, elemental. Elemental P. Oh, shout out to Black History Month. It's still Black History Month. Still Black History Month. Listen, we just had Valentine's Day. We just went through love and stuff like that. And if you didn't buy your significant other something, then y'all might not be together today because this is 6 days later. And if you ain't do nothing for your side piece, which was on the 15th, and now y'all ain't dealing with each other, that was 5 days ago. And people's heart broke. People is going through like a lot. Talk about trying to leave Earth on Valentine's Day. I don't know what transpired, but trying to leave Earth on Valentine's Day. Here we go.
A woman is alive tonight thanks to 2 Rockdale County Sheriff's deputies. Deputies say she tried to take her own life earlier this week.
And Fox 5's Eric Perry explains how those deputies stepped in before it was too late.
The woman was having a mental health crisis and had decided to drive into the water on Valentine's Day. We do want to
stop. We call everything a mental crisis. And then he say on Valentine's Day. Why is it just damn it, when we just get mad about something, it's deemed mental. I don't understand.
Take her own life earlier this week.
And Fox 5's Eric Perry explains how those deputies stepped in before it was too late.
It's the jab. You might be right.
The woman was having a mental health crisis and had decided to drive into the water on Valentine's Day. We do want to warn you, the video might be disturbing for some.
Here we go. Disturbing again. We adults.
Come on, man. Get out. Come on. Ma'am.
The heart-shattering screams from a woman in anguish.
I just recall my heart racing. I just wanted to get there.
He looked like one of my little cousins. So.
Deputy Stephen Adams and LaMarcus Dunbar were the first 2 on the scene from the Rockdale County Sheriff's Department for a call for a 28-year-old in distress Valentine's Day evening.
We noticed a group of people out there yelling and screaming for help.
A woman at Lake Capri attempting to take her own life by driving her car into the water.
Listen to me. You're too young, Doc. Okay? You're too young. Come on. We can help you, okay? Please put in the park. Please put in the park. Please put in the park, okay? Please put in the park. Break the glass. She's determined to do this. Move. Come on. Move.
You see one of the men break the glass as the wheels of the car sinks deeper into the water.
Got it. Let go.
Deputy Adams was able to jump in the vehicle, his whole body, and basically gave her a bell hug. Jumped to the back seat, put the vehicle in park, and cut the push start button to turn it off.
Listen to me, it ain't serious, okay? It's serious. You got more to live, okay? You got more to live.
I would just tell her that she got people that loves her.
I feel that I was able to help somebody to see another day. It's not by, where, I say somebody, I'm a hero. It's not about it. It's just doing my job.
If you are experiencing suicidal thoughts, there is help for you. We have more information for you or anyone you know is on our website, fox5atlanta.com.
Thanks to 2
Run it back. I can't let it go.
Rockdale County Sheriff's deputies. Deputies say she tried to take her own life earlier this week.
And Fox 5's Eric Perry explains how.
According to where the vehicle is at, she ain't trying to take her life.
Those deputies.
She wanted attention.
He stepped in before it was too late.
The woman was having a mental health crisis and had decided to drive into the water on Valentine's Day. We do want to warn you, the video might be disturbing for some.
This has to do, I can almost promise you, this has to do with a loving relationship. Something went wrong. Maybe he broke up, maybe he cheated, maybe he did nothing. Maybe he did not buy her nothing. So something transpired between her and the one that she loved. Promise you.
Come on, man. Get out. Come on. Ma'am.
The heart-shattering screams from a woman in anguish.
I just recall my heart racing. I just wanted to get there.
Deputy Stephen Adams and LaMarcus Dunbar were the first.
Say she a coward. Ooh, he say she can't swim. She a coward.
2 on the scene from the Rockdale County Sheriff's Department for a call for a 28-year-old in distress Valentine's Day evening.
We noticed a group of people out there yelling and screaming for help.
A woman at Lake Capri attempting to take her own life by driving her car into the water.
Listen to me. You're too young.
The tires is on the pavement. If in my mind, if you really tried to kill yourself, all 4 tires would have been submerged. Big word. I hear the street in the lake. We could. Damn it, we wouldn't have been able to get to you, sugar. Or unless we have to jump in and swim and all that fly stuff. But we will not be standing up on a dry road talking about you trying to knock yourself off and your car's partially inside the lake. I don't believe you.
You're too young. Come on. We can help you, okay? Please put in the park. Please put in the park.
All that, no. Leave me alone. I'd have bad on about the game. Girl, baby, you got it, because you might try to me too me, but go ahead.
Please put in the park, okay? Please put in the park. Break the glass. She's determined to do this. Move.
I like what he said. Say, break the glass. She's determined to do this. Do what? She's on the edge. She on the edge, so that means that she thought about it. She's thinking about it, don't mean that she's, ready to go off the edge. No. Shout out to Esther for the $1 cash out. Say she ain't want to die, she wanted attention, period. I'm trying to tell you. The people I know who really wanted to commit suicide, guess what? They dead. Or they tried it, especially with like a firearm. They tried it and they hit, but it didn't kill them. So in that case, yeah, they tried, but they didn't succeed, but they really want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So some people want to do it, and some people kind of not want to do it, but kind of want to do it. But then they be thinking about bills coming up and stuff like that. You be like, you know what? Let me go and take my ass to work instead of killing myself. Go ahead.
You see one of the men break the glass as the wheels of the car sinks deeper into the water.
Got it. There you go.
Yeah, she probably hollering because she got to fix that window.
Adams was able to jump in the vehicle, his whole body, and basically give her a bell hug. Jump to the back seat.
Y'all do know that that's a dog use sister. I can't remember the last time I've seen a dog use sister or heard about a dog use sister that tried to commit suicide. Her heart hurt.
Put the vehicle in park and cut on the push start button to turn it off.
It ain't serious, okay?
See, but that's where we fail at. It is that serious. Again, what's petty to us and not petty to the person who attempted suicide, kind of, sort of, partially. Yeah. Car in, car out, partially.
You got more to live, okay?
You got more to live for. That ain't necessarily true.
You got more to live.
I would just tell her that she got people that loves her.
How do you know that? How do we know that she has people that loves her? You don't know her. You have no idea about her life. But people will say, well, hell, you say what needed to be said at the time, which is kind of understandable. But we continue. Damn it, we continue lying, and this is why so many people have mental illness and mental episodes, because they've been lied to, and then at one point, when the situation come up and they hear the truth or they see the truth, they go haywire. Say she's a coward, pastor. Say didn't do what she wanted. There you go.
I feel that I was able to help somebody to see another day. It's not by where I say somebody I'm a hero. It's not about that. It's just doing my job.
If you are,
it's not about being a hero. It's not about being a hero out here in these streets. Cause I wouldn't have got inside the water. I tell you that much. Have y'all ever worn wet shoes? Wet shoes and socks. Hell, wet work shoes and socks. That means that you got to go home. You got to go home or go back to like the base and change and all that stuff there, and then you got to let like your feet dry, because a lot of y'all would just wipe them off with a towel and put the new socks on. No, you got to let them feet air dry. You end up with foot fungus around here playing with people who faking like they want to leave Earth. Yeah. Shout out to Esther for the $1 cash out. He say she ain't want to make that car payment. Ooh, it sounds like that she may do have a car payment. It's push start. He say he had to climb in, reach over her, bear hug her, cut the car off by the push button thing. Oh, all right. Oh, them bills came up. Boy, if they want to talk about mental issues, this is why I say we all got mental issues. You don't think people stressing every week about Friday? I mean Friday as far as because it's payday, and that's when you typically pay your bills. Yeah. We are mental. It's just a lot of us hide it better than others. A lot of us is doing like the norm to where we don't, cause that get attention like that, so people don't know that we really going through it. We don't know. And then we keep stuff to ourselves all the time, and people think that our lives is so much better because you don't hear anything bad about our lives. We are full of stuff. We full of stuff. Say she ain't had none in about 6 months. Now that'll do it. That'll make you say, you know what? F it. How much? What is life really about? You say people are stressed every day. Say, hell, bills don't go away. I'm trying to tell you. Exactly. It's just, I get, well, hell. I really, I want to kind of say, well, the strong people don't kill themselves, but then I got to think about it. Hell, the strong people do kill themselves. Them motherfuckers got strength. They got scruff. You solid people out here, boy, ready. You real strong to knock yourself out. Say tax refund wasn't $1, instead $7. Whoa. Oh, said 7,000. Tax refunds wasn't, damn it done scroll up. Hey, you say the strong ones kill others. That's what's up. Yeah. So we is different out here in these streets, man, and hell, just in my mind. Like they say, if you're having suicidal thoughts, contact somebody, do all that fly stuff. But if you can't get to your phone and you still want to go, just go on and live your best life and do exactly what you want to do. I know. Willie, you shouldn't be telling people that. People gonna do what they want to do. And why is we so concerned about keeping people on earth? Why is we concerned about keeping people on earth? Do you know the more people that leave earth, the more opportunity? Do you know how many job openings? Y'all play too much. Moving right along. We got one dead. That's everything. We got one dead. Say Sugar, little to North Carolina in the bit. Say just slid in on both channels. Say just want to hear. We ain't done. I'm trying to tell you. Say, hey, Willie and family. Say the Bronx over here, too. I appreciate that right there. Y'all, I am reading the comment section over there on the Willie Williams News channel. Please go around there and subscribe. He said her player told her he had to come see her on the 15th and not Valentine's Day. That's a good point. Woo! Maybe a player wasn't where she thought a player supposed to be, and that was possibly with her, spending time and eating chocolates and raising our blood pressure up and stuff like that. You know, high fructose corn syrup and stuff, and the roses and flowers and all that shit that we ain't gonna, need, but we spend a lot of money on it. Like we really, really do. And, she ain't getting nothing. Oh, Jesus. I am going to make you regret not getting me anything. I'm going to kill myself. Wait, what? So you going to hurt me by knocking you off. Go ahead. Let's see how that work out. He said the 229 Albany, Georgia's in the building. What it do? He say, why don't we have 380 thumbs up? That's a great question. That's a really great question. Look here, we got one dead, we got 10 injured in a pair of Memphis shooters. Shout out to everybody around here from Memphis. Y'all be duck at the lounge. Got to be more careful. Live entertainment lounge. I think please come. Don't be a coward. Come in so we can check your name off the list. It's simple. If you ain't do nothing, don't be afraid. Amen. We're gonna pray. We're gonna pray after 11 got shot. We're gonna pray after 11 got shot. That's what's up. Hey, do what you think that need to be done. Y'all be careful at the lounges. Or hell, pray before you go to the lounge. How many of y'all pray before y'all go to the clubs? Huh? Huh? Oh, yeah. I ain't even been showing it, huh? My bad. I'm going to put it up. How many of y'all pray before y'all go to the nightclub, strip club, you know what I'm saying? Pray before you go out the house and all that fly stuff. You say the Bible, whoa, wait, let me stop it. Let me stop before it slide all the way. The Bible says the Lord don't honor prayers when people pray who want to be seen, for they have their reward. So it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work, so you don't do clubs. You say no clubbing or lounging here. That's what's up. I be trying to tell people, listen, get on it at the crib. You will really enjoy your essential products at home. Believe in me. I'm here to tell you something. But anyway, do what you want to do. Just make sure you record, upload. Listen, to all the babies out here, listen, you all have to be careful. Like, for like the past year, 2 years, people have to come out and tell y'all be careful with your little dating apps and all that and who you link up with. And for some reason, damn near every week or every month, we get a whole nother story about some transpiring when y'all is meeting people off the internet. How does that work? How does that still work? That y'all still falling short of glory when it comes down to your dating and the dating apps. That mean because you just ain't listening. That mean because you're following on out there and understanding. You ain't thinking it through. You want to be sneaky. You want to be a sneaky link. This is what you're trying to do. The reason that a lot of females do not tell their peers, their friends, their besties and stuff that they finna link up with somebody off a dating app is because they are trying to be sneaky and they don't want to shame their name. They want to still be looked at, oh, this is the person who would never. This is the person who don't do that. This is the person who don't smash on the first date. Yeah. Maybe because of her career, maybe because of her degree, maybe because of the job that she's on. Maybe she's a part of like a youth choir or some, she the mother of the church or something, you know what I'm saying? She is known in the community or something, but she want that innocence about herself to be present with the people that know her. Y'all do not let y'all friends, partners, and whoever know. Listen, I'm finna get slid in. I'm finna get peed in about 37 minutes. I met this person on the social media app. Listen, track my phone, follow this right here. As soon as I slide up, I'm gonna take a picture of the license plate. Y'all, no. And these type of things will happen when you continue to follow your own understanding. Hashtag no daddies out here in the goddamn street, and then hashtag to the daddies who has been telling you what to damn do, but you want to follow your own understanding, and then you end up possibly in a situation like this one. A woman has escaped from being kidnapped.
Police, she'd been held against her will for a year.
I heard. Did you just hear what she had done said? How long?
Escaping with her life after telling police she'd been held against her will for a year.
I heard people screaming, so I looked over, and then the lady came running like barefoot, and she was like, he kidnapped me. So we ran inside and she locked the door.
This is video both outside and inside of The Point, a quaint Conoco station in the heart of the Pine Barrens. Jamie Garthis works there.
And then the guy was like chasing behind her. As they were running, he was like, you don't want to do this, you don't want to do this. And then she came in and slammed the door.
Jamie said it all happened so fast. The woman explained her captor was a man who went by Brett Parker.
Brett, you kidnapping babies, huh? Go ahead.
They'd met at a pilot gas station in New Mexico in February of 2022. He asked her for a ride to Arizona, and the two willingly spent a month together before she says he first tried to choke her.
Now, I spoke about dating apps. This ain't about dating apps. I just said that because I wanted to say that, because this also goes with meeting up with people for the first damn time. There you go. So I kind of corrected myself without trying to correct myself. Don't worry about it.
2022. He asked her for a ride to Arizona.
He met he met in New Mexico. He slid up on her, was having shout, you know what I'm saying? Good looking. Put that game down. Let's go to California. You just met him though.
And the two willingly spent a month together before she says he first tried to choke her.
First tried to choke her? Or this was the choke that you didn't think was sexual? Go ahead.
Was in California, and she says it happened on multiple occasions during a trip from the West Coast to New Jersey.
During a trip from the West Coast. They met at a pilot station. In my mind, she's a trucker. But go ahead.
According to this criminal complaint and affidavit, the man's real name is James Perillo.
He did try to come in the door, but not really aggressively. I think he knew his gig was up, you know. And then he drove by again on his bicycle.
Perillo, according to detectives, choked the woman.
You have been kidnapped and held against your will by a player on a electric bicycle. Got it.
Before she broke free and made her escape on February 7th.
I could see the thumbprint, she had choke marks around her neck.
Police say he took the woman's phone and her credit cards.
He had her ID and her cards and everything in his wallet, and he kept saying, we never leave each other's side.
And threatened he'd kill her and her family if she ever tried to get away.
She was so scared though, that was the saddest part. You could tell, she was really terrified.
New Jersey State Police made the arrest hours after.
Say she lying, Willie. I believe you too. Yep.
After the woman made it to the gas station, the two had rented a room in this house just a few yards away from the gas station. They had paid up front, according to the owner, and only been there 9 days.
The two rented a place and only been there for 9 days. They told us in the beginning she had been kidnapped for a year. What?
Away from the gas station, they had paid up front, according to the owner, and only been there 9 days.
So they somehow have money. So she's not working. So typically if you got somebody kidnapped, or do the kidnapper have a job though? Are there some instances to where the kidnapper goes back and forth to work? I would say yes, it has happened before. If they have a basement and they're able to lock you down, tape your mouth, and keep you secluded. I can kind of understand that right there. Or maybe they work from home. I have no idea. But they both rented a spot. Well, go ahead.
She went through a lot of terrible things she should have never had to go through. And
how do we say she went through a lot of terrible things that you feel she shouldn't have went through? Oh my God, how do we know? Maybe she should have went through it. Maybe, hell, this is a learning lesson, right? I bet you won't pick nobody else up from a pilot and drive 2-3 states over and then drive cross country to New Jersey. Oh, y'all missed all that. Don't even worry about it.
I just hope she's all right.
Not only are New Jersey State Police involved with this kidnapping case, but so is New Jersey's Attorney General due to evidence that suggests Perillo has gone by several aliases in the past and may have done this to other victims. In the meantime, Perillo is charged with first-degree kidnapping as well as criminal restraint and aggravated assault. His next court date is March 29th. Reporting from Bass River Town.
She was like, He kidnapped me. So we ran inside and she locked the door.
This is video both outside and inside of the
Say a male lot lizard. He had them truck stops dangling, ain't he?
Point, a quaint Conoco station in the heart of the Pine Barrens.
Okay.
Jamie Garthis works there.
And then the guy was like chasing behind her. As they were running,
shout out to Jessica for the $15 cash app. I appreciate that right there on this lovely Monday. Thank you.
he was like, you don't want to do this, you don't want to do this. And then she came in and slammed the door.
Jamie said it all happened so fast. The woman explained her captor was a man who went by Brett Parker.
That's a great question. Can you kidnap a grown person, though? In my mind, I'd be like, because the term kidnapping just throw you off because it makes you think about kids. But I don't know how you could keep somebody for so long and they have not been tied up. I just don't understand it. I'm gonna threaten you as an adult so much that you're gonna stay where I'm keeping you at. I'm gonna talk fear into you as a grown person and don't tie you up or nothing, and you're going to stay where I'm keeping you at. Wait, what? So I'm scared of what you saying, supposedly, like you ain't done nothing to me, but you telling me what you would do if I was to run away. Wait, what? I'm an adult. So I'm so scared to go and seek help. This only can be said by a woman.
They'd met at a Pilot gas station.
See, and he a handsome fella, right? She probably ain't had old handsome one in a good little minute. Damn it, he looked like a wrestler. Stone Cold Steve Austin or some shit, don't he?
In New Mexico in February of 2022.
Say the drugs ran out on them essentials. They met in 2022. Listen.
He asked her for a ride to Arizona, and the two willingly spent a month together before she says he first tried to choke her.
He first tried to choke her in California. They met in New Mexico. Go give me a ride to Cali. You know, I got some people out there, you know what I'm saying? I got some work. We can do something. You know, they just met at a Pilot gas station. In case y'all don't know, a Pilot is a truck stop gas station. Typically, it's truck stop gas stations where them lot lizards be at. Put down that game. Is you going my way? Because I'm going here. Let me ride with you, baby. She said, okay, I'm finna get this meat. Yeah. The first choke situation was in California.
That was in California,
yeah.
And she says it happened on multiple occasions during a trip from the West Coast to New Jersey.
Stop. Oh, hell no. It happened on multiple occasions during a trip. So y'all took a trip. Willingly, she took a trip after being choked in California. Didn't I tell y'all that we like this type of stuff? I keep telling y'all that we like the aggressiveness of a significant other. We do. It's like she like to be choked whole. I'm trying to tell you, what are we talking about? And then it happened multiple times in New Jersey. Multiple times in New Jersey. So what did you do after every time that you got choked? Did you catch your breath and then y'all just had a good time? Say he was just into a little foreplay action. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So she was driving. Yeah. This is why I say she must be a trucker. They met at a Pilot. Truck stop. You kind of, you know. Let me run with you to California. Bam. And to go from California to New Jersey, I used to make them type of runs. Sound like a trucker to me. Yeah. They must have ran out their work, huh?
A trip from the West Coast to New...
Say, Willie, that's that meth. You could be right about that right now. You could be right about that meth.
New Jersey. According to this criminal complaint and affidavit, the man's real name is James Perillo.
He did try to come in the door, but not really aggressively, I think.
Yeah, like he wasn't even aggressive. So in my mind, if he was not aggressive about retrieving the package, getting the package back that he allegedly kidnapped, he wasn't aggressive. But y'all want us to believe that he has been aggressive for a year, holding her against her will. Wait, what? But y'all just rented a spot. She couldn't wink or some shit like that. Bitch, wink if you need help. Wink if you need help. Throw some gang signs, something like that right there. If you need assistance, bitch, to do something. We play too much. Now we supposed to be sympathetic. Cause y'all done ran out of the damn work. You tired on the meat probably wasn't as good as you thought it was, but you were like, okay, I'll deal with it for a minute. He kind of choked you in Cali. And it happened multiple times in New Jersey. So between Cali and New Jersey, you ain't get choked that damn time. We play too much. But see, that's when these females want sympathy and empathy for the decisions they made on their own. Moving right along, ain't gonna hold you no more. Believe all women, not right here at the Willie Williams Show. Nope. We will listen. We will listen, and I need for you to explain. Please explain it, because we double listen. Bitch, I listen hard. A lot of y'all just listen. Bitch, I listen hard. I really want to know, is what you saying the truth? Like, I really want to know this right here. We finna move on to you fellas and players out here in these streets. Watch this. You probably never heard it like this before, but men, be careful with your dating sites. Be careful on these dating sites. Drop your location with one of your partners or something. Be careful who y'all meeting online. The streets got to eat. This one is just a tad bit different. We have a man who is charged with rape and robbery of a man he met on Tinder. Watch 23-16-9, and y'all need to stop putting stuff past people. Here we go.
Predator in Prince George's County is now behind bars, facing a whole slew of charges. Fox Eye Sierra Fox is live in Brandywine to explain what's going on here. Sierra.
Jim, just take a look at your screen. This is 26-year-old Rodney Richardson.
Rodney. The community know what you like now, pimp. Fella.
He's accused of meeting his victims on a popular dating app, Tinder, and doing horrible things to them.
The message to anybody doing online dating or using an app to buy or sell, first do it in a public place, have the meeting in a public place. Second thing is tell a friend, a family member, what times you're going to be meeting a person, where you're going to be meeting them, and even maybe offer the ability for them to track your phone while you are encountering another individual that you do not know.
Say he looked the part, Willie. He say Rodney related to Pookie and Ray Ray.
We want to warn you, these details are disturbing. According to court documents, Richardson used the fake name Joe on Tinder.
If any one of y'all trying to link up with somebody named Joe, you might want to rethink it. I'm just saying, though.
Back on February 2nd, a man picked up Richardson and drove him to Horseshoe Road in Brandywine, Maryland.
It's Horseshoe Road. That sound wrong. Damn it. Meet me on Horseshoe. All right. Say, is the Tinder app okay, though? Damn it, is Tinder going to be able to come after this? Watch this. Listen.
We want to warn you, these details are disturbing. According to court documents, Richardson used the fake name Joe on Tinder. Back on February 2nd, a man picked up Richardson and drove him to Horseshoe Road in Brandywine, Maryland. A detective says they stepped out of the SUV to smoke weed and talk. Then shortly after, Richardson allegedly asked the victim for his cell phone. He complied. Then Richardson is accused of taking out a silver handgun, pointing it at him, and demanding his wallet. Richardson asked the victim for his debit debit card PIN number, then drove off in his 2019 white Subaru Forester. Days later, on February 12th, Richardson met up with another man he met on Tinder outside a church before bringing him over to his house. Soon after, Richardson allegedly tied the victim's hands, told him to lay down in the trunk, and asked if he had AIDS before raping him at gunpoint. Legal filings say the attacker watched the man all night. The next day, Richardson allegedly forced the victim to drive him to his bank and take out $4,500. People who live in the area say this is disturbing.
It's awful, whether it's a man, raping another man or a man raping a woman. It's horrible. It's a scary place we live in now. It seems like we can't go anywhere without something happening.
Bag it up. I can't let it go. I can't let it go. You just can't tell me anything. You really, really can't. Okay.
Maybe offer the ability for them to track your phone while you are encountering another individual that you do not know.
We want to warn you, these details are disturbing. According to court documents, Richardson used the fake name Joe on Tinder.
I'm so glad that you wrote that right there. Say, what? ATM gives out $4,000. Say, so he walked in the bank and didn't get help. Do y'all see what? Say, what bank let you take out $4,500? Yeah. That's why I say I got to run it back. I can't let it go.
Back on February 2nd, a man picked up Richardson and drove him to Horseshoe Road in Brandywine, Maryland. A detective says they stepped out of the SUV to smoke weed and talk. Then shortly after, Richardson allegedly asked the victim for his cell phone. He complied. Then Richardson is accused of taking out a silver handgun, pointing it at him, and demanding his wallet. Richardson asked the victim for his debit card PIN number, then drove off in his 2019 white Subaru Forester.
So he left him and he met with somebody else where?
Days later, on February 12th, Richardson met up with another man he met on Tinder outside a church.
Outside a church. So we on Tinder and we outside the church. Hell, shout out to all the people who go to church who was on day naps, like grinding, tending. Yeah. Bumblebee or whatever they call the other stuff. Yeah. All up at the church, huh? Go ahead.
Before bringing him over to his house. Soon after, Richardson allegedly tied the victim's hands, told him to lay down in the trunk, and asked if he had AIDS before raping him at gunpoint.
That's a hell of a question, so it seems like he cared about his health. That's what it seemed like. That's what it sounded like. So he asked first.
He met on Tinder outside a...
Have you ever heard anybody else in the story about a grape ask someone, do they have it? Do they have like a STD? And if so, my thought would be, if you're about to do that to me and you asking me, obviously that kind of let me know that you kind of care about your health. So in my mind, I got everything. I'm the walking dead right now. No. We don't be thinking. Shout out to C-Note for the 499 super chat. Say, Willie, say when he was in the bank, he couldn't write a note. Say, maybe he couldn't spell. You might be right. Listen. Ask before the situation took place. Do you have, he say, AIDS specifically? His arms already tied up because he did it at that gunpoint. Tied his arms up, put it in the trunk. I'm trying to tell y'all something. Typically, never get in the trunk. I know. Unless you've been in a situation, don't get in the damn trunk. Because typically, when you get in the trunk, you don't make it out. Typically. Percentage-wise, But if you got me in the trunk and now you ask me, do I have it? And we done linked up, so you like men. If we done linked up, you like men. Now you ask if I got it. So that kind of let me know that you finna do something to me anyway. Hell, you done tied me up at gunpoint, so you finna do something to me anyway. I got every STD. I got the blue waffle, bitch. I got everything. I got heavy diarrhea. All right, man. All right. It sounds like a joke. No. You asked me for a reason. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. Say none of this adds up. Exactly.
Church before bringing him over to his house. Soon after, Richardson allegedly tied the victim's hands, told him to lay down in the trunk, and asked if he had AIDS before raping him at gunpoint.
So stop. He took him to the house. Then he tied him up and put him in the trunk. Did he tie him up inside the house and walk him outside the house? Or he just pulled up at his house, did the gunpoint, tied him up, put him in the trunk? I don't know, but go ahead.
Legal filings say the attacker watched the man all night. The next day, Richardson allegedly forced the victim to drive him to his bank and take out $4,500. People who live in the area.
I don't understand that. I don't understand that. I like really, no, you just graped me and you still threatening me with a firearm. So now you're going to grape me and take my money? No. I would think in my mind, for the most part, people who get graped kind of want to leave Earth anyway. I'm just guessing. I'm really just guessing. I would think that you really can't threaten me with my life anymore after you've assaulted me like that. Like what death? Bitch, I'd have rather been dead than for you to do what you had done did to me. And I'm finna ride with you. So that means in order for me to go inside the bank and take the money out the bank, you had to uncuff me or untie me. We play too much, y'all. I think he need to get what is called a shooting for anybody who is out here raping people. In my mind, you just need to leave Earth. You need to leave Earth. We shouldn't have you incarcerated for all you goddamn years. No, like next week after we find out what you did was a fact. After we find out what you did is a fact, we got all proof, everything that we need. Bam, 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 boom. Damn it, a shooting right there. Live on YouTube, live on national television. Every week we need to have live shootings of people who need to leave Earth. Yeah, the firing squad. Damn it, I was thinking, I just couldn't think it. But I appreciate that right there. Shout out to C-Note for the $1.99 super chat. He say, Willie, were they related? They ain't say nothing about it.
Say this is disturbing.
It's awful, whether it's a man raping another man or a man raping a woman. It's horrible. It's a scary place we live in now. It seems like we can't go anywhere without something happening.
That's right, baby. Say death sentence like in the Old Testament. And that's why I be saying, I like that your God in the Old Testament. He ain't play with you on trying to tell you something. Nope.
Unfortunately, police do believe there are more victims out there. They understand people may be hesitant to come forward after experiencing a traumatic situation like this, but they would like to hear from you. Back to you.
This is just so bad. This is so bad. So listen, now you can't say that you don't know that there are people out here on these apps who may mean you some harm. That go for all of us. You got to stop trusting humans like that. Stop trusting humans. Hell, trust humans to be human. And do some things that you will not like. But no, we want to always let our guards down when we outside. What type of thought process is that? You is outside of your safe haven. You come outside with these people outside. Hold on. Yeah. You come outside with these damn people. And you ain't watching your 12, your 3, your 16, your 9. You is so okay with people. Because maybe you have went through your life to where nothing has ever happened. All of the people that I have been around has been great. I know some people have ups and downs and all of this stuff. But listen, once something happens to you, then you will start to understand what I'm saying out here. I'm trying to prevent stuff from happening to you. You shouldn't have to go through it to understand, but a lot of y'all gonna have to go through it to understand. Say, I don't trust anybody. I never have. Listen, I used to say it like that too, and then I had to change around. Oh, I trust everybody. I trust everybody to be humans. Humans have flaws. Humans do some wild stuff. So I trust people to be humans. Meaning I don't put nothing past them. Say, Willie, can a woman grape a man? Yes, and it has been proven. It has been said multiple times, especially when the adults banging the youths. A lot of people will make the argument that you cannot grape that a female cannot grape a man because his meat would not get up. Or his meat shouldn't get up. Oh, no. If his meat get up, then that means that he wanted it. And then a lot of us want to turn around that argument and say, well, did you know that a lot of females who has been great even point out that they've had orgasms? The body do what the body do. The body is uncontrollable sometimes. Like a really perfect example. Players, all males know exactly what I'm finna say. Know exactly what I'm about to say. It started when we was young, even back when we was in school. You can be in school and your meat hard for nothing. For no reason in our mind, like what happened? Like I didn't even have a bad thought, nothing. The wind blow, that meat stand up. And a lot of times when in school, they ask you to come up to the board and work out a math problem or something, and your meat sticking out. You be all in church, meat hard. You in your mind, I ain't even do nothing. So your body, you can't control your body at certain times. Okay. Once we get a little older, maybe we have more control over it. But like our functions is on autopilot. There is no manual. There is no manual pilot. Certain things, like your heart and stuff, your lungs, that's on autopilot. You know, there's nothing manual about that right there. There's a stop button. You want to hold your breath and don't breathe, then that's how you put the stop button on the autopilot when it comes down to your respiratory system. You can stop all that right there as soon as you want to. And the best way and pretty much the only way to stop the heart is to pop. Do something to yourself. Anyway, shout out to C-Note for the $4.99 super chat. Say, Willie, this internet have many people antisocial and they can't read people or know when they're in danger. That's an excellent point right there. I've spoken out about that multiple times to where even the young players don't know how to communicate with females face to face because of their anti-socialism or whatever they call it, because they're used to doing the texts and all that stuff. I would tell people it's best to speak to people supposed to texting. It's best to be in front of people supposed to texting, because you need to learn body language. You need to learn when people is telling you lies. You need to have that skill. But a lot of us, we stay isolated, we stay behind closed doors and try to communicate. And then when we get out amongst the people, because you really never have conversation with people, You lost in the sauce. Strange things may happen to you. Shout out to I Make 60 Look Good Shirley for the $5 cash out. Say he just playing. Yeah. He was just trying to get a few dollars. Playing, having a good time. And there's all type of scammers, no matter what industry you in. Moving right along. We got a South Carolina mom who was killed in the parking lot. Can't believe it. Can't believe it, huh? A lot of y'all may say that you can't believe that a South Carolina mom would have been killed in the parking lot, but because it's 2023 and this is a part of life, it's regular stuff to me. Here we go.
So we want to continue to update you on stories that are making headlines. A South Carolina woman was shot and killed in a grocery store parking lot after an altercation with a stranger on Valentine's Day. Tyler Boris said his wife, 26-year-old Alexandria Boris, was loading groceries into her car at the Kroger in Irmo, South Carolina, when she got into an argument with a woman she didn't know, according to Fox 57 Columbia. After the argument was over, the stranger, later identified by Irmo police as 23-year-old Christina Harrison, allegedly pulled out a gun and shot Boris in the back. The couple's children, a 2-year-old and an infant, were in the car when she was shot. The Irmo Police Department said the incident took place around 4 p.m. on Tuesday. Officers arrived to the scene shortly after and pronounced Boris dead. After talking with witnesses and viewing surveillance footage, Irmo Police said investigators learned the two women did not know each other and were involved in a verbal altercation before the shooting. It's unclear what led up to the argument or what the two women were arguing about. Harrison initially fled from the parking lot, but called to turn herself in around 5:30. Later that day, she was booked into the Lexington County Detention Center Tuesday night.
That baby called and turned herself in.
Records show Harrison is charged with murder, unlawfully carrying a pistol, and possession of a weapon during a violent crime. The New York Post reported Harrison was scheduled to appear in court on Wednesday, but her private attorney waived the hearing. Tyler said his wife's death comes just only 6 days after her younger brother, Brandon, died from a gunshot wound. He told local news outlets that Alexandria, who worked as a cosmetologist and was enrolled in nursing school, was the best wife you could ever ask for there. So sad news there out of South Carolina for that family. And what we will do, everyone, is take...
That's what's up.
...headlines.
But they said that this had transpired on Valentine's Day, right?
A South Carolina woman was shot and killed in a grocery store parking lot after an altercation with a stranger on Valentine's Day.
So my first thought was, because the wife didn't know her, but and shout that baby out for having her real. The wife didn't know her. What if she know the husband on Valentine's Day? I don't know. That's just where my mind is going right now. This has something to do with some meat in my mind, but maybe it don't, or maybe it didn't. She popped her and turned herself in. That's deep. Say, Willie, she shot her in the back. She was ready to go to the resort on a lifelong trip. Exactly. You say you're reaching, Willie. Well, listen. We got to think. Because we don't know what transpired. I just be trying, okay, this happened. It may have something to do with my thought process. I don't know. Say the husband and her was having an affair. See, now that is a possibility.
Tyler Boris said his wife, 26-year-old Alexandria Boris, was loading groceries into her car at the Kroger in Irmo, South Carolina, when she got into an argument with a woman she didn't know, according to Fox 57 Columbia. After the argument was over, the stranger, later identified by Irmo police as 23-year-old Christina Harrison, allegedly pulled out a gun and shot Boris in the back. The couple's children, a 2-year-old and an infant, were in the car when she was shot.
So she had two children, a 2-year-old and an infant and a cosmetologist, and going to nursing school. Okay.
The Irmo Police Department said the incident took place around 4 p.m. on Tuesday. Officers arrived to the scene shortly after and pronounced Boris dead. After talking with witnesses and viewing surveillance footage, Irmo Police said investigators learned the two women did not know each other and were involved in a verbal altercation before the shooting.
Stop. I'm going to leave it right there. Moving right along. Watch your mouths out here. Watch your mouths right here. Watch 2316 your 9. You never know. You never know. We play too much. You never know. See, our thought is this person is not finna harm us. We're just finna go back and forth, and that's something that females do. We just talking. But as we has been seeing out here, a whole bunch of females around here with that fire knocking y'all ass off. For doing something that y'all have been doing for a very long time, which is running your damn mouth, arguing back and forth. Now we're going to learn. We're going to learn today. You're going to learn around here one way or the other. Don't turn your back on goddamn people. And listen, always think about it like this. If we out in the streets and somebody is really popping and all that shit right there, even if they don't have nothing in your mind, you need to believe that they have something. Period. Moving on. Shout out to Esther. Shout out to Esther for the $1 cash out. He say, if you get grape and it's good, do you enjoy it? I know that people have been wanting to ask people that question for the longest, but it's insensitive to ask that question. This is one thing that I also like about the internet, to where people can certain websites and certain anonymous type websites to where people can actually give their story like a real story. You know what I'm saying? And they could just tell the truth about everything. Because I've read a lot of them. Over the years, I read a lot of stories to where people's like, now people have a grape fetish. Some people who have been great have grape fetishes. I know. There is books and novels like there is sexual books and erotica books. Oh, love them. Listen, if y'all ever want to get people to like read more, give them erotica. Oh, believe you, Jesus. Especially like for like males, because we typically read less than females. Give us something that we like. That erotica shit, I promise you we're not going to be able to put it down, and we're going to get real educated out here. We're going to be able to use different words and stuff like that. We're going to be able to read at a higher speed and all that. Yeah. There's books that point this stuff. Zane go crazy. Hey, I done read them Zane books. Yeah. Good material in my mind. Yeah. But people, they speak on this, and people, they have written about, even though they have been traumatized and stuff, it was actually pleasurable. But you know, you can't have like real discussions because you will get canceled and all that stuff, and people will come at you and trying to promote some stupid stuff. Like you just can't ask what was just asked, and then we can be able to discuss it. Say Zane got good erotica books. Yes. And there's many more people. Oh, there's many more people with some good. I'm just saying. Be careful out here, y'all. Be careful. But anyway, what do I got? This one right here. I think this may be it. And make sure I went through. Oh, because damn it, I wrote down pregnant something, and I ain't got nobody in here that's pregnant. That's a problem. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P. Nope, ain't. I don't have people that's pregnant. But anyway, we can just go ahead on and do this right here because we is running out of time on this good Monday. Y'all know how we have to work ourselves on up and on into it. So we can start to feel better. But anyway, We got a family. A family went through a tragic situation. Hold on. Let me read the heading. Went through a tragic situation, which again, we have to pay attention out here in these streets. Sometimes we can leave Earth and not been able to prevent us from leaving Earth. That happens a lot. People get hit with stray bullets and all that fly stuff right there. A family alleges a mother of 7. Mother of 7 killed in Handover Park was harassed before her death. Now, I thought that I did this, but then when it come down to the end, I actually didn't do this in my mind. Let me go ahead and put it up on the screen. Here you go.
To search for the suspect. Ray so loved.
Hold on. Say, I read one about this 15-year-old girl that was messing with her sister's baby daddy. Say, Jewel. Thank you, Jewel. Oh, boy, I try to tell you, boy, it never fails. It's like we such good parents where we keep failing at it. We such good parents to where we failing at it. Say they need 15 grand. Justice for Clarice. If anybody would like to support the family, y'all can type in hashtag Justice for Clarice. That's for $15,000. They're up to $5,400. Created 4 days ago. Not bad. Let's see. This is my mother. This is my mother that was brutally murdered by the hand. Did I do this one? Brutally murdered at the hands of her husband. Oh, snap. No, I didn't do this. By the hands of her husband, shot to death with 7 bullet wounds, 1 in the head. So he took her away from her sisters, cousins, friends, 7 children, and 1 grandchild. He said, as you can see, it's a big family, and we were taken from our home. Say, I'm only 22. I think I did this story. As you can see, it's a big family, and we were taken from our home. Say, I'm only 22 years of age with 5 younger siblings, and my oldest one is incarcerated. I have a baby boy at the age of 1. My mother was left in the alley bleeding to death. In the alley? I thought she died at the house. Bleeding to death. She had multiple calls to the Handover Police Department reporting him stalking her, sitting outside of our home, constantly banging on the doors and the window. There was a paper trail on William Nicholas Taylor, the man who killed my mom, and the police did nothing and was late to putting an end to his harassment, and now he took her life. The system failed yet another person. Hashtag Justice for Clarice. I could have sworn that I did this right here because it sounds so identical to another one that I did. This is so crazy. It said keep them in school. It said these kids need new cars. Yeah. They sure enough do. Hold on. Shout out to C-Note for the $4.99 super chat. He say people better take their life seriously when someone threatens. Hashtag keep that fire. I'm trying to tell you. A lot of times we be like, oh, you just talking. Okay. He was mad. Say 7 kids definitely need money. Say until death do us part. Say Clarice failed herself. That sounds factual. It's all in who we pick. Don't ever get it twisted. Hold on. Something just happened. Who the hell come around trying to do something drastic? Yeah. It's all about our actions. It's all about our decision making, no matter however you want to look at it. It's our decision making. We chose. Oh, Jesus. I like that right there that I just saw. But look. Shout out to Bobby for the $7 cash app. I appreciate that right there, y'all. We started slow on money, but Appreciate it. Say PayPal balloon release. Teddy Bear say no insurance. Absolutely correct. This is a problem that is plaguing Americans out in these streets. We tend to not want to do stuff for the future. And the future meaning tomorrow. The future meaning tomorrow. Now the 22-year-old has the 5 siblings plus has a 1-year-old. Maybe the mother was on assistance. Maybe she was on assistance and now the assistance can be passed down to the 22-year-old because now the 22-year-old will become the custodial guardian of the siblings. So she is able to receive assistance because now she has to become the caretaker. Yeah. Yeah. But it did say that they was put out of their home. I think it said something like that. Say, as you can see, say it's a big family and we were taken from our home. Say I'm only 22 years of age with 5 younger siblings and my oldest one is incarcerated. I think this person meant to say the oldest of the 7 is incarcerated. I think. Shout out to Mr. Gino for the $2 super chat. He said, did you see the bamboo massage video? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's out here. Y'all need to go on and watch that. Hilarious to me. Yes, yes, yes. He said, do these, hold on. Whoa. This was another one. Shout out to Calvin for the $2 super chat. Say 7 children, no life insurance. So do we care? Not at all. Not around here in these streets. Nope. We choose not to have insurance. We choose not to have insurance. Remember that. It's a choice. You don't have to be rich. You don't have to be middle class. You can be in poverty and have life insurance. Yep, 99% of the time, men are not excited that you're pregnant. Exactly. That's a fact. That's a fact in my opinion. That's a fact in my opinion. Yeah. You say, if this public housing mom should have had them on the lease. You say, good mammy strike again. The saddest part, we don't know when we're going to leave Earth. So, we often say it was unexpected that I was going, or this person was going to leave Earth when we all going to leave Earth. I don't understand. We're so smart, intelligent, and we are adults. We grown, we don't need nobody, we do it on our own, but we is dependent. That's what's up. That's really what's up. We talk a good game out here and don't have our stuff in order. Let me say that again. We talk a good game, but don't have our affairs in order. Oh, we having our affairs. Oh, we having our affairs. But the affairs that need to be in order, we don't have them in order. Nope, not at all. This is an everyday thing. We out and about with our friends and family. We talking smack. We be on the job. We talking smack like we just doing the do. Like we just doing the do. As soon as something happen, need your support. Need your support. Just help me bury my baby. Wait, what? Really? And people get mad at you for not assisting them. People would get upset with you for not assisting them, especially if you like know them, you are their friends or something like that. They will get upset with you for not wanting to spend your money like that. I'm not trying to bury yours. I ain't got insurance either. You know what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't have gave me $23. Bitch, I got bills. Your significant other has passed. My bills ain't going nowhere unless I pay them. Except for the ones that is not reoccurring. I'm trying to pay that down. But we get mad at you because they don't have their stuff in order. And these are people who we call our friends. Friend is something else. Friends is really, really, I don't know. Oh, let me give you one more. Let me go and give you this right here. I've been holding on to this for a good little minute. Wait, right here. Because it's speaking about you good parents too. No kids allowed. Yeah.
On New at 11, you've likely heard the phrase, no shirt, no shoes, no service. Well, now a popular restaurant in New Jersey is asking customers to come fully clothed, but without their kids. News 4's Jackie Beckford is in Tinton Falls with more on this new child dining ban and the furious debate it's already sparking.
Italian restaurants are known for family-style dining, but at Nettie's House of Spaghetti, some family members are simply not welcome. Nettie's House of Spaghetti in hot water tonight with some of its customers after this post to its social media pages announcing children under 10 will no longer be permitted to dine at the Tinton Falls restaurant.
You can't bring your little bad ass, little disrespectful, little unmannered kids to the restaurant no more. Because y'all is in here as good parents and allowing your children to do exactly what the child wanted them to do.
One commenter writing, "That is really sad to hear," while another wrote, "Support you 100%.
Me too. I support them 110%.
Strong opinions on both sides reaching into the thousands as commenters sound off.
I'm okay with it.
Outside the fine dining eatery once ranked among New Jersey's best restaurants, diners wish to remain anonymous but say they agree with the move.
People don't care what their kids do and they just let them run around. I guess they don't want to pay for a babysitter, so they bring them with them.
Though no one
That's they damn bad. Hell, they shouldn't have had the children. Go ahead.
with Nettie's returned our calls or emails. They explained on their social media posts they love kids, but that they've had it with noise levels, the mess, and the liability of children running around the restaurant.
I am so glad that a business owner stood up in the paint. Because believe in me, there's so many other businesses that would love to do this, but they don't want the backlash.
When you have little kids running around, sometimes it's disruptive.
Just down the road, kids could be found everywhere in the more casual Attilio's Pizza restaurant.
Yeah, they had the Pizza Hut or something like that right there. The Chuck E. Cheese something. Don't bring them to a fine dining spaghetti restaurant. It's no.
Well, definitely challenge me. I probably wouldn't go if I knew my kids are not allowed there.
Manager,
you probably wouldn't go if you knew that your kids was not allowed there. Your kids are not allowed in a lot of places that you go. Well, why you can't go to a restaurant without your damn churn? Churn ain't got to go everywhere. What are we doing? So like Applebee's or something. Like you wouldn't go, like if the kids, they can't go like Chili's or something, the steakhouse or something. Like you wouldn't go to Roof Chris or something like that if the kids wasn't allowed. I don't even understand that, but that's his opinion. Go ahead.
Paolo Palumbo has been here for more than 30 years and says he simply can't imagine a restaurant without kids.
I would love to see people coming with the family, with the kids, and enjoy.
Some say the move by Nettie's now offers diners here more options, kid-friendly or kid-free. The new rule takes effect on March 8th when the restaurant reopens after winter break. In Tinton Falls, Jackie Beckford, News 4, New York.
That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to the business owner at Nettie's out here in these streets. Say, Willie, my kids can't ride in my car. That's what I'm talking about. You say, I don't want your child running and screaming around my damn table. You absolutely correct. Because they be hollering shit, spit coming all out they got their mouth. And I done spent all that money on my damn food. Children be around here sick and coughing and doing all that dumb shit. No. I done spent my money. Hell, I'm off work. Watch this. That shit costs. Listen. You off work. You probably, you got your clothes out the cleaners or something. You know what I'm saying? Or you had to wash them and iron and stuff. You know, you got on your nice fit. You got your hair done and or cut. You know. You took out the time. You took the time out to have a nice outing, to go outside. So you had to put extra gas in the car and stuff. You have to make sure that you have enough space on your credit card to charge this shit. So you got to go on all of your accounts and make sure that you got enough money, and once you figure all that right there out, then you go in on and you go out. A nice little spot. Maybe this is the week or this is the time to where you get to order that stuff that you wasn't ordering because you was like, that's too expensive for my pocket. But maybe this week you got a few extra dollars and you like, well, you know what? Shit. Yeah, I'm finna get the $20 plate this time. Yeah. You probably going with your significant other, or maybe the side piece, or maybe a new person. You want to be able to communicate, kiki, have a good little time, nice conversations, to where you eat, everything's great, we can leave it, everything's good. When you got these them little hollering ass little babies, I'm trying to tell you something that I know, and it's always been a problem. People don't think that it is a problem with a little loud ass churn. What is wrong with you people? Say kids touch stuff and talk too much. He said that's why they can't ride with me. I'm trying to tell you, man, I got damn know it. See, when Willie say hush, I'm talking about churn too. When I say hush, it's hush or get from around me. Hush or get from around me. Because I might do something to you. Say yes because I used to have, yes because I used to have to share everything with my children. Gotta let them churn fend for themselves sometime. Say, and who's watching all those badass kids while you mixing your steak? While you maxing your steak, Willie? Shit. Then I had done told y'all if the children don't know how to fend for themselves by the age of 2 months, they ain't gonna make it. I gotta take a chance. I leave that at home. Unsupervised, as us good parents do. Don't answer my door. That's old school. Don't answer my phone. Well, I really can't say that right there because we don't have the landlines no more, but that's what we had heard. Y'all only eat noodles and don't cut my stove on. Y'all can have a bag of chips apiece and cut the TV on and watch you some damn cartoons. Watch all the cartoons that you want. You can do what you want to do. Yeah. And get out my damn refrigerator. Do not be in out my damn refrigerator. 203 is in the building. Appreciate that. Yeah. He said, my cousin kid took a dump on my boat dock once. Oh, my coach. And you ain't push him in? You ain't push him in? You ain't get the child wet? Boop. By mistake? He say make a sandwich, chips, and Kool-Aid. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, and stay out the window. Damn it, if you hear somebody at the damn door, don't even go looking. Don't try to crack the blinds because you're going to let somebody know that you in here. Don't do that. He say, but Willie, the good juices in mama's closet. Oh, yeah. Shout out to all us good parents. We keep extra foods, the stuff that we don't want the kids to run through inside our closets and shit. Inside the closet, and then we got to put dirty clothes over the foods and all that fly stuff right there because you know that your kids will come inside your closet looking for stuff. But if it's under the dirty clothes, typically kids, we don't go under the dirty clothes. Shout out to C-Note for the $4.99 super chat. Say, Willie, close that door so you letting out all my cool. Remember that? Remember that right now? See, I got a mini fridge. Yeah. So So yeah, man. Your children need to stay at your house. Don't like be bringing the children outside. No. Take them to Chuck E. Cheese where the other children get violent at. Hell, where the parents get violent at. Somebody said earlier, Chuck E. Cheese need to ban the parents. It's bad out here in these streets. Yeah. Shout out to the beautiful babies up there on the screen. But yeah, so shout out to them. Y'all give yourself a pat on the back, man, because y'all done made it to the end of the Midday News. I hope that you have been impressed, entertained, all that fly stuff right there. Players, it's prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show says just a finger. If your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. You mess around and lose your little la and or your life. You make the call. It's your choice. Do what you want to do. Live your best life. The 203 is in the building. Yeah. Say, Willie, this has been a great show. Thank you. You welcome. I appreciate that right there. I be trying to put this work in. You say, oh, take them to Walmart. Yeah. Take your children on the out in the Walmart. Yeah, do that. Ooh. In a good way. Since like we be talking about like exercise and stuff like that right there. If you ever want to get like your kids to like exercise, take them to Walmart. Take them to Walmart and walk the store because they will believe they are going to get something. So they will not complain and have not realized that they just walked 2-3 miles inside the damn store. Hell, do it with yourself. Go to Walmart, walk from end of the store to the end of the store, like shop, but you walking around and you do not understand. For the most part, you would have at least walked a mile when you dealing with somewhere like Walmart. Going through the lanes and all this stopping, and then you got to leave this section, go to this section. I promise you, if you had a nice watch or something, a counter or something, a heartbeat rate thing where it records your steps and all that stuff, the fit watch and all that, you will realize that you was doing over a mile inside of a Walmart. You say, Willie, are we having the 8 news? Yes. We will be back. We'll be back for the nightly news around here. Tell somebody, buy the player. Y'all, please remember go around to the Willie Williams News channel and subscribe over there. I appreciate everybody who is over here. That's what's up. Thank you. We finna go ahead on and bounce. Let me close out some of these things so I can get on up out of here so I ain't got to hold you another longer. I appreciate y'all for rocking, man, like I really do. I really do. Tomorrow is Tuesday, and then, then we go into Wednesday or Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and do it all over again. You know what I'm saying? I just appreciate y'all, man. Listen, I'm finna go ahead on and bounce. Y'all be careful. Watch 236009. Don't put nothing past no one or anybody, or whichever one of them words I'm supposed to use at the end of that sentence. You say, I'm about to take them to Walmart in my old car. That's what's up. Have a good time with them churn. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I done hit that damn button, boy. I'ma see y'all tonight. Bye.